They're two very attractive sides, most entertaining, brilliant individual players amongst them, and both sides can rise to very great heights when they play against each other. So let's have a look at the home side, first of all, Nottingham Forest. And you see at outside right Moore, a slight change there. That's his second game this season, and Crowe playing at centre forward in place of the injured Wignall, who's got a pulled muscle, so they will not chance him on this heavy going this afternoon. And the visiting side this afternoon, United, a very talented side indeed, as you see there. And back at inside left is Dennis Law after his month suspension. He probably may find the going a little heavy, but no doubt he will be playing his usually brilliant game of football. So it all adds up for the most entertaining and attractive game of football. So let's go down into the centre circle, shall we, and see which side is going to start this game off for you. And it's Manchester United kicking off in the white stockings. And this first division game here at Nottingham Forest ground, and that's a goal kick straight away from the kick-off to Nottingham Forest. Whitefoot nodding it forward there to Law. Or to Charlton. Law now to Best. Oh, and a good recovery there by Hindley. To Moore. Best. And Hurd, I think it's offside, yes. The referee has overruled it. And it hit Law there on its way into the net. It hit Law and stopped a certain goal from Hurd's right foot. And it's Newton back to Grummett to relieve the pressure. Conditions here very wet. The rain still coming down, although the ground staff have obviously done a magnificent job of work to get the ground playable, let alone anything else. And it's Charlton now for United. And this time, Law is offside. Grummett's kick there, going way down, turned inside by Barnwell. And it's Crowe now. To Hinton. Brennan on up to Hurd. Oh, and a beautiful pass inside there to Connelly. Newton nodding it down. Hurd coming in on it very quickly, but again the ball skidding off the turf as it will do for most of the afternoon. Brennan. Best. United in the opening stages of this game that are dominating the play. And it's Whitefoot. Oh, and a bad pass by Whitefoot. Cross to Best. Addison there. I'm not at all sure. Yes, he's given a foul against Addison for pushing Best in the back. Free kick then to Manchester United. Oh, and this may be the first one. And it is the first one, and it's Law. Oh, what a return for Dennis Law. 3¼ minutes. Back on the park after a month away from it, and he's got Manchester 1-0 in the lead, and a brilliantly taken goal it was too. And there he is, rather like the pre-1920 players with his jersey outside his shorts. Nottingham Forest in 1-0 down, and the game not yet 5 minutes old. Folks, Barnwell now to Newton. Oh, and Hindley not gone for it. Addison Hindley. Folks nodding it clear. Moore trying to get it forward with no power, and it's eventually with Newton. And that was a foul against Styles on Addison on the edge of the Manchester United box. Now what can Nottingham Forest do with this free kick? In pretty well the same position. Ooh, and it's a good effort there by Barnwell. Caught the United defence on the hop. They're nodding it forward there, but Henson, having gone the wrong way, gives Brennan time enough to turn and put it over for a throw in to Forest. Malcolm into Newton. Malcolm across to Hindley. Spearing now. Best. Oh, beautiful pass by Best to Law. Oh, and Charlton never went for that. He should have been going, but Best is. Markham sending it on down the park to Crow, but well cut off by Fearon. Law. We'll blame the park for that and not Law's bad kicking. He slipped in playing the ball forward there, and it's Brennan in a shade too quick there for Hinton. Finelli now playing momentarily as an outside left. The Best. United forward line switching all the time, which obviously was a great problem to the Forest defence. Well, it's a foul against Fearon for pushing as Barnwell was going round the outside. Quickly taken free kick there by Markham, but pulled down very easily and comfortably by Charlton, but he's a bit late getting it away. Law to Best. Tony down now, the left full back of United. Oh, beautifully placed pass there by Law, and there's a foul by Addison there on Fearon as he was going through. Styles much too hard there for her to do anything with it, and it's Hindley. Barnwell. Crow. Cross now to Addison. Oh, that's the type of shooting, of course, which will catch any goalkeeper napping. Just flicking it on there to Law. The Best. Oh, that's a very clever back heel by Newton to leave any possibilities of a scoring chance by United. Kinley to Hinton. Oh, beautiful piece of quick passing there, and it's Hinton now. 15 minutes gone. And that's the equaliser right on the 15th minute by Hinton. And that's what the Nottingham Forest fans think of it, and there is Hinton being congratulated, and Willie Might, because a magnificent shot there has put Nottingham Forest back on level terms after exactly 15 minutes play in the first half. For the second time this game, Manchester United kicking off. Curran now. Newton. Barnwell. Crow. Across to Moore. They're trying it there, and it's out to Charlton. Addison going in, but can't get his foot to it. And this may be the second one, and it's a corner kick though, off the foot of Folks. Pulling it much too wide to cause any problems, and it's Nottingham pushing it out again to Hinton. Ooh, and it's Tony Dunn getting it off the line away from Patrick Dunn, who missed it completely. Curran, this must be the second. And it's a corner kick though. Moore with the corner kick. Hindley, and a goal kick to United. Canelli not able to control it as well as he would like, but it's Curran with it. United, and I'm glad to say that the rain has now stopped coming down. Newton to Moffron, and it's back now to Brummett. Bramwell inside to Crow. Folks in a bit too quick there, and it's Charlton. Best is offside, and so also is Law on the other side of the goal. Hindley, the right full-back, taking the kick. Dunn finding Best, but Best not able to control it. And it styles in too quickly there, but still with the Forest side. Crow. And undoubtedly, Forest very much on top at this stage of the game. Moore clipping it across there. Crow. And he's offside, I think. Oh, he's been allowed to get away with it. And a little surprise, we were well placed there. And it's Hinton again, 23 minutes into the first half, that has made it number 2. So it's his second goal. Nottingham Forest leading now by 2 goals to 1. Well, I wonder whether Hinton there is going to get his hat-trick. Manchester United then putting the ball down for the starting the game off. One of them complained to the referee that they thought Hinton was offside, but he certainly looked like it as far as I was concerned. Hurd to Best. Addison to Barnwell. Canelli. United playing quite a few short passes there to get himself out of trouble, and let's see whether Brennan will send a long one across the goal. It's Curran. It's a bad centre. Goal kick, I think, yes, to Nottingham Forest. Anderson to Whitefoot. Barnwell chopping it inside, but quick as Hinton is, I'm afraid he can't possibly get up on that. Brennan. Patrick down there having it covered quite comfortably. McKinley. Forest centre half. Up to Barnwell. Skidding off his foot there as he tried to control him, and Brennan now to Charlton. A stride too far as Charlton was concerned, and it's a good side tackle there by Tony Dunn to Hurd. Finding Connelly. Hinton. Hooks now to Curran. Connelly. Barnwell getting in the way there to block the centre. Brennan to Curran. The Nottingham Forest defence blocking and cutting off any possible entry into the penalty area. Addison now bringing the ball away, pushing it up for Crowe. Crowe streaking through there, but I think Patrick Dunn will be out first. He is. Curran sending it forward there to Law. Law, and yes, Best must be offside. "30 minutes gone in the first half. Nottingham Forest leading by 2-1. Hindley taking the kick. Folks climbing up there. Tremendous fight to Charlton. Charlton to Best. A little bit over-ambitious, I think, trying to take 3 players on, but has won a corner kick for United. And that's and it's Law, yes, Law it is. And in that scramble there from the rebound from Grummett, it's scored the second goal for United after 31 minutes play. Law it is then. And there's the score, Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 2. And Law the scorer. So we've got all 4 goals scored by just 2 players. And Grummett, I think, has had some slight injury in the goal mouth. The referee just having a word with him, but I don't think he's very bad. No, he's moved away from him, so he's all right now. I think more than anything else, it was the power of Hurd's shot that hit him in the stomach that caused that momentary loss of breath. Hindley now, sending it forward. Patrick Dunn. Connelly, I think, deliberately left that. He could have headed it, but he deliberately left it to try and put Martin off, but he didn't. Hooks to Connelly. Best now. Hurd to Curran. Mocken hooking it clear there, up as he'd hoped to Crowe. But eventually it's Brennan that gets it to Curran. It might be dangerous. Law there, and it's just past the post. Go kick to Forest. Nodded forward there by Best. Just getting the return ball back again inside to Law, and it's Best hooking it back. Oh, and Hurd let fly there at the ball because he thought it was coming to him. Moore now bringing it away out of the danger area to Crow and Styles. It'll be much too hard and long for anyone. It will be a throw-in for... It's either a throw-in or an offside against Dennis Law. It could be one or the other. And the referee has decided it to be a free kick for offside. Just 10 minutes left for play in the first half. It's Connelly now taking it up to Mocken. Hurd to Charlton, and a good diving save there by Grummett. Folks now at Newton. Styles just setting it all down by pushing it out quietly to Connelly. Hurd to Best. Best to Connelly. Connelly, oh, and it's the foot there of McKinley that anticipated that cutback by Connelly very well. Oh, Best there, very cheekily pinching the ball off of Crowe as he was looking up to find Hinton. Curran to Connelly. And it's Law, I think. He's going over to consult the linesman, the referee, and what I think he's given is offside against Law, although Law did manage to get the ball in the net. Folks pushing it forward, McKinley to Whitefoot. Addison. That, I think, is a foul. Yes, against Dunn for going a little high in his placing of his feet there to collect the ball. Free kick to Forest. To Newton. Crowe. And then on this occasion it will be a foul to Manchester United for that foul by Crowe and Styles. Charlton taking the kick very quickly to Connelly, but I think that will be a throw-in for Forest. Barnwell. Styles to Curran. Often there to Crowe, to Addison. And these well-taken drives off, skidding off the floor are always very dangerous to any goalkeeper. And there's Best now into Connelly. Dennis Law, they're streaking up with him. And he's got to hold on because no one has lasted. Best does come up with him to relieve the pressure. Mocken nodding it well clear there, but there's Tony Dunn up on it. Flying a shot nodded down by Hindley, and it's Addison for Forest now, moving the ball, carrying it away to bring all the play away from his own danger area. Oh, and it's a beautiful pass there to Hinton. Hinton chopping it back. Very well taken kick there by Tony Dunn to relieve the pressure. It's Charlton. Good piece of play by the United defence to get themselves out of trouble, and it's Connelly now. Hurd. Oh, what beautiful run there. Can he cut it back? And it's Barnwell that raced back with him and gave away a corner kick to United. Clearly now. Charlton. And out to Brennan. Best now, just holding on, just waiting for someone to move, and it's a bad centre by Best, but it's Fearn. Out to Kennelly, he's onside. And that is a very good clearance by Newton. Fearn. Kennelly. Hurd. Just dropped over the bar. Addison just... Oh, it's gone out, yes. Moore not able to control it. Throw in to United. Referee looking at his watch, Mr. Brunley looking at his watch, having a look at the linesman, so there is the half-time whistle with a score. Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 2. Well, very evenly matched first half too. I think in the second half that we may see United tending to play down the line a little more. They were, for me, playing too much in the centre where it is a little churned up, but not very much, to use the speed of Kennelly and Best. And if they do this, I think they may well open up the Nottingham Forest defence. Although the Forest defence have played remarkably well in the first half, I think it does look a little suspect under pressure, but we just have to wait and see as the second half gets underway. Nottingham Forest then kicking off in the second half with the dark stockings and like the jerseys. The score 2-2. The wind has dropped a little in the second half, although it hasn't bothered the players at all in the first 45 minutes of this game. And it's Whitefoot now, trying to clip it forward for Barnwell. Markham. Addison nodding it in to Crow. And a foul there on Crow, so that's a free kick for Forest, just on the edge of the United penalty area. Newton to sell the dummy, and I think, yes, we have Barnwell offside. I think it's not for offside. I think what happened was that Newton went to play the ball, rolled it forward its full circumference, and then played it twice. So in other words, he's guilty of playing the ball twice, which is against the rules of the game. Addison for Forest to Crow, and Crow, I don't think we'll get that. It's the throw-in to United. Patrick's done clearance, Crummets clearance rather. Coming up, and it's Hinton trying to go inside, but eventually getting the ball away, but gives the throw in to United. Fearon to Best. Well, cut off by Newton, and it's Charlton. Fearn. Hurd slipping then as he was going for the ball, and it's Addison to Moore. There's Barnwell in the middle now, has gone in place of Crow, who's in the outside right position.
Styles getting it clear to Folks. Law. To Charlton, right into the muddy middle of the pitch. Charlton to Hurd. Oh, and a very fine effort indeed by Grummett there, because he was completely unsighted by the centre-half McKinley and Law. Patrick Dunn there, collecting it from Styles. Dunn's goal kick there, going straight to Hindley. Hindley going through now. I think he saw his opportunity for a shot at goal blocked off. Oh, and a bad mistake there by Whiteman. Trying to put it past Newton there for Law to go on to, but it's back with the Forest side now. Hindley to Moore. Moore keeping two of them. It's across a hard low centre, but cut off by Styles. Tony Dunn to Best. Barnwell. Much too high there for either Hinton or Crow, and Brennan to Crew. Best to Hurd. Hurd. Beautiful pass there to Best. Best. Oh, McKinley quite happy. I think he tried to play it on to Best there to get a goal kick, but in fact it's a corner kick for United. Best corner kick nodded out by Newton. Charlton. And just wide of the post for the goal kick to Nottingham Forest with just 15 minutes gone in the second half. Crow trying to get it forward there, but a bad effort there by Folks, but luckily for him it's Brennan that manages to intercept the pass to Hinton. Law. Throw in to United. Curran. Charlton. His turn momentarily on outside right. Barnwell, as of course he should do, blocking that centre off by Curran. Corner kick to United. Losing the ball to Styles. Charlton to Hurd. Hindley in there, but a bit too quick for Best, and it's Hinton now. Hinton on it to Barnwell, to Crow. Crow. Oh, a little unfortunate. He slipped as he went to hit it. Hindley nodding it forward to Barnwell. Folks. Best moved right across here. He moves around very well indeed, this young Best. Hurd. Oh, and a wonderful effort there by Hurd. I think it's a corner kick, yes. Grummet just touched it as it's on its way. Just missing that as he tried to thump it in the back of the net, and it's Addison to Crowe. Good tackle there by Tony Dunn, and it's Law trying to find Best, but Best is momentarily playing as an inside right. And at this stage it's Manchester United that are dictating the policy. Morecambe just nodding it forward from a clearance by Patrick Dunn and McCurran now. So into United. McKinley to Addison and Best. Passing onto it in the mud. Suspiciously like a two-footed tackle, but he's got away with it. And that is handball on the part of Crowe. No doubt at all about that. Folks. Forward is Law. After it. And Newton just getting his foot to it as Law came whistling in on it. Tony Dunn nodding it down the line, and Hindley there a little bit casual. Newton. Charlton also a bit casual. Very, very quick indeed to try and rectify his mistake, but not quick enough to stop Barnwell getting possession. It's to Crowe, and there's just 15 minutes left for play with the score still 2-2. As yet again, as they've been doing most of this half, United coming onto the attack. But this time it's Best offside, I think, yes. Curran losing it there to Addison. Hinton centre there being blocked off, and it looks rather like that Addison was accidentally trod on there by Curran as he went past him. Connelly now. To Hurd. Oh, that was intended for Law, and Law's had to whip back again to keep it in play. Newton. I'm wondering whether in this last quarter of an hour, because there are two Forest players in particular that seem to be flagging when there's short, sharp runs to be done. Best. And it's Newton who gets his head to it. And corner kick. And Hindley it was that just got his head to that one before Hurd, so a corner kick at the other side. That's corner kick. nicely cleared by Morecambe. Although United are putting a lot of pressure on, they still really aren't breaking down this Forest defence. Tony down the throw to Charlton, to Creran. Creran to Kennelly. And a corner kick? No, it's no corner kick, contrary to what Kennelly would have liked. Just 5 minutes left for play now, and still the score 2-2, and Law at least 10 yards offside. Folks nodding the ball forward there, but Best able to get underneath that bad pass by Newton. And it's Hurd now, streaking away down the outside left position. Hurd, very powerful strike of the ball, trying to tee it up. Oh, and Charlton went the wrong way off of Best's foot, otherwise Charlton would have been in a magnificent position there to have a crack at goal. And it's Whitefoot. Barnwell finding Hinton. That is a foul, yes, on Hinton. McKinley to take the kick for them. Straight at Patrick Dunn. So McKinley can play that one away, which he has done to Morecambe. Charlton. Law. He's such a brilliant player, this man. Law back to Creran. Yes, again it's McKinley not taking any chances. Corner kick to United. Best getting his corner kicks farther and farther away from the danger area. And it's Creran getting it down. McKinley to Hinton. Brennan going for it there, but not able to make contact, and it's out to Moore now for Forest. It's about 2 minutes of official time, but of course I don't quite know how long the referee will have added on for injury time. Throw-in to United. Charlton. Creran to Kennelly. Kennelly to Charlton. At least Charlton should have been going for it, but he thought that Law was going. Eventually it's Charlton with possession. To Hurd. Law. Certainly going the longest way round, but a tremendous character this young man Law is. 2 wonderful goals and time to play to the crowd. One can do with more players like him in the game. It's Addison. Out to Crow now. Crow. Oh, and he's hooked up, yes, by Styles. Can Forest turn this into advantage? I make it full time on my watch, but of course there's injury time to go on top of this. Referee to signal the linesman who was signaling full time, but let's see what Whitefoot does with this. McKinley, and there. It's not. Yes, it is off full time. I'm awfully sorry. I thought he was blowing up for a foul on McKinley. So there, with the end of the game, it's Nottingham Forest 2, Manchester United 2. Well, that's really, for my money, how the game should have ended 2-2. Neither side really deserved to have both points out of this game, and the Forest defence stood up remarkably well in the second half. Well, after the end of today's games, the position at the top of the table has not altered. We still have Leeds at the top, Chelsea second, Manchester United third, and Spurs coming along in fourth place. But Aston Villa's win today over Blackpool by 3-2 has moved them up one place in the second bottom of the table. They're now third. Coventry City, of course, put it across Newcastle, but this hasn't altered the position at the top of the second division. And the London derby between Tottenham Hotspur and West Ham United, this ended in a 3-2 victory for Tottenham, with a very fine performance by Bill Brown, the goalkeeper, and the winning goal on this occasion being scored by Terry Dyson. In all, sounds like a very good afternoon sport. We will be back again next Saturday at 7 o'clock with Match of the Day, so won't you join us?